governors, friends of mine, and I have friends on both sides, but Republican governors, red states, they look like, how is a thing like this possible? Because they have law and order. They have law and order for this, and that's what it is. For the entire summer, Joe Biden was silent as his far-left supporters assaulted police officers, harassed innocent Americans, and set fire to buildings. There were rioters, there were looters, there were anarchists. He called them peaceful protesters. He said they're peaceful protesters. Joe, they're not peaceful. Now, maybe he may believe it. I mean, honestly, they may say they're peaceful. Okay, I think he believes it. I actually, it's the other ones that you have to worry about because they call the shots down him. He's called for the ridiculous cutting of police funding, abolishing cash bail, if you can believe that, and the closing of our prisons. They want to close our prisons. That's a good idea. He even described law enforcement as the enemy. He said law enforcement is the enemy. Now, you know, I assume, I'll ask the fake news, has he taken it back? I assume, because he's taking everything back. He's taking the anti-black back. He's taking pretty much everything back. But remember, it's the first thing they say. That's what they stick with. Biden's anti-police crusade must stop. As president, I came to my office today at the death penalty, and for clemency, I said, what was the crime? The crime was so horrible that I won't tell you what it was, but it's been going on for 21 years or so. The crime was so horrible that this person committed that I said, look, I just can't talk about it. It was so horrible, and that's usually the case. Like the Boston bomber. And by the way, they want to give votes to prisoners, people in prison. They want to give votes. So we immediately said, remember Bernie, crazy Bernie. Bernie is, I'll tell you one thing about him. He's the greatest loser I've ever seen. So I mean that in a respectful way. Because what they did to him with Hillary was bad, but this time was even worse. Elizabeth Pocahontas Warren would have one day before Super Tuesday, Bernie, with her ideology basically, because she's a radical left, and she was really fresh to him, but she was really fresh. How bad was Elizabeth Warren to Joe Biden? There's only one person that was worse. Who was worse? Kamala. I said, he'll never, this shows you my great instinct, my great knowledge of politics. I said, he will never pick Kamala because no human being has been treated worse than anybody than Kamala. Remember, she called him a racist. She called him xenophobic. She called him all sorts of things. She called him things that were so bad I can't say them. I can't say them. But she called him a lot of things. I said, well, she's out. And then he picks her.
He's an idiot.
Down at the polls. You know, if I were going to pick, and by the way, how good is Mike Pence? Is he good? Solid guy, and he's a great guy, and a great vice president, and he works so hard. He's all over the place. He's in Michigan. He's everywhere. Where'd you go today, Mike? I went to Michigan, North Carolina, South Carolina. I went to Wisconsin. And the guy, I tell you what, he's a incredible guy. He's a great guy, and he loves the people of this country.
Biden went to sleep.
You cannot do better than my friends. You want to save America, you must get out and vote. In just 3.5 years, we've secured our borders, rebuilt the awesome power of the U.S. military, obliterated ISIS Caliphate 100%. Fixed our disastrous trade deals, and they were a disaster. I read some of them, and I said, who agrees to this? Stupid people agree to it. And brought jobs back home to America, and we brought them back. You had the greatest year you've ever had last year. The greatest year you've ever had. Under 16 years of presidents, Obama and Bush, household income rose only $2,945. Okay. That's over a course of 16 years, close to $3,000, right? In 3 years, and including energy, because look at the saving. How are you doing at the gas pump? Not so bad, right? In 3 years, so that was less than 3,000 over 16. In 3 years, you went up $10,000. You looked at 6.6 million people out of poverty, the largest poverty reduction in the first 3 years of any president in the history of our country. We built the greatest economy in the history of the world, not only here, anywhere. We were beating everybody. You know, for years I heard that China in 2019 was going to overtake us, right? That didn't happen. And they released the plague. But that didn't happen, and it still is not happening with the plague, because they got hit hard themselves. I wonder if they understood that they were going to get hit too. The plague came here, they could have stopped it. They could have stopped it from going all over the world, 188 countries all over the world, including Europe and the United States. We've added a record 10.6 million jobs in the last 4 months, including 3.3 million jobs for Hispanic Americans. When the plague arrived from China, we launched the largest national mobilization since World War II. We pioneered life-saving therapies, reducing the fatality rate 85% since April. You see what's happening? Europe has almost a 50% greater excess mortality rate than the United States, and now you see they're being hit very hard. The fake news will say, well, I don't know if you've done as well as Europe. I said, we did better than Europe, and now Europe is exploding again. Unfortunately, I don't want that to happen, but they don't want to talk about that because that's not good for their narrative. Our early and aggressive action saved many millions of lives. Through Operation Warp Speed, we developed and distributed a vaccine. We will have a vaccine so soon you won't even believe it. Although they're trying to do a little bit of a political hit. Let's delay it just a little bit. You notice that? Let's not be with you every step of the way. Every step you're there. We're there so fast. We sometimes, you know, other presidents took a long time to approve them. I approve them before these storms hit shore. So you know what's going to happen. We took care of Florida. On November 3rd, Florida will decide whether we end the pandemic and return to record prosperity or whether we allow Joe Biden to kill the recovery, delay the vaccine, impose a $4 trillion tax cut, ban American energy, which he wants to do to destroy the suburbs. He's going to destroy the suburbs. Give free health care to illegal aliens.